Ladies and gentlemen, hello, my name is Parker. Welcome back to once again to another Call of Duty mobile video today. I hope everyone's doing well. And I gotta say, man, it's so cool seeing a large influx of people now playing the Battle Royale for Call of Duty Mobile. And I just gotta go and say this, man, the Battle Royale for this game has so much potential. I feel like when you go and compare it to a game like PUBG Mobile, for example, the amount of gunfights and just action and immense gameplay that you find yourself in regards to Call of Duty Mobile, it's just leagues above PUBG Mobile in my opinion. Like, if you're interested in a very fast-paced type of Battle Royale experience, COD Mobile is the Battle Royale for you. And it kind of fits my own playstyle as well, and that's probably the main reason why I love playing it so much. But with that said, I kind of want to make this video for everyone that might be new. Like, I know when it came to Season 3, there was that new gold Merc skin that a lot of people wanted to go and grind out for the Battle Royale. So probably a lot of you guys might be at least, you know, a month into the Battle Royale now, but I'm still seeing people on the daily basis hopping onto this game, and I've wanted to go and make this video for so long now, which is going to be the top 5 best weapons in Call of Duty Mobile. It's going to be a ranked list, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So with that said, if you guys do enjoy this video, smacking a like on it as always would be awesome, as well as if you guys are new around here, be sure to go and subscribe. I do daily Call of Duty Mobile videos, as well as if you guys do like the Battle Royale for this game and you're interested in going and watching some of my best Battle Royale moments, be sure to go and check out Parker the Slayer clips. There will be a link to that channel within the pinned comment as well as in the description down below. But with that said, we might as well kick it off with the number 5 spot here. For the number 5 spot here, we have the Arctic 50. Now, I kind of want to say that this list is going to be more or less for the average type of player. So when it comes for the Arctic 50 here, like if you're a god tier sniper in Call of Duty Mobile, then the Arctic 50 is probably going to be close to number 1 on this list for you. Because if you guys don't know, when it comes to the Arctic 50, whether or not it's legendary or just the OG one itself, you are able to go and get some pretty decent one-shot downs if you specifically aim for the head on people with a level 1 to level 2 vest. You can do pretty much an insta damage. In the clip that you guys might have saw in the beginning here, when I hot dropped and picked up the Arctic 50 for the first time, I was able to go and do a one-shot, one kill to a guy just in the chest at very close range, and that was kind of actually the first time I've ever experienced something like that. But the Arctic 50 is definitely a powerful weapon to go and use. It can really excel at those long-range gunfights that you can typically find yourself in, but when it comes to my own playstyle, in which I'm a very aggressive type of player, I'd rather prefer, you know, the submachine guns as well as the assault rifles. But nevertheless, the Arctic 50 can be an absolute beast no matter where you want to go and use this weapon. And I know a lot of the snipers out there, especially if you're really good when it comes to the multiplayer for this game, if you go and hop onto the Battle Royale and use the Arctic 50, you could actually be a pretty good beast with this weapon here. For the number 4 spot here, I'm going to give it to the Msmc. So this is a very interesting choice, and I do have to clarify a couple things here. So when it comes to the Msmc, one of the things that you really need to go and have on this weapon in order for it to be used to its fullest potential is an extended mag, because if you go and pick it up raw, the amount of bullets that you have in the clip is only 20, and I feel like if you really want to go and kill someone, or at least go and down them, you have to have each and every single one of those 20 bullets land on the person, or yeah, there's no way he's going down. So either by going and picking up the green mag so that you can go and make it all the way up to 30, or by going and picking up a purple and making it all the way up to 40, which 40 is by far going to make this gun an absolute savage. You're definitely going to need at least one type of extended mag in order for you to go and use this gun properly. But with that said, at close range, the Msmc has the fastest firing rate out of any weapon currently in the Battle Royale for this game, and the amount of damage that it can do at enemies at close range too, it definitely fits that aggressive playstyle. Like if you're an aggressive player, or you're just holding down a certain area and people are planning on pushing you, yeah, man, the MSMC close range engagements is definitely the way to go. And I was kind of surprised by this too, because back in Season 1 and Season 2, I wasn't really focused on that many other guns outside of like the set of guns that, you know, some of them are going to be mentioned here on this list here. But when it came to the MSMC in Season 3 here, I was really blown away on how actually effective this can be used in your actual gameplay. At the number 3 spot here, I have to give it to the Type 25. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to the number 2 spot, these can be somewhat interchangeable here. Like, I really wanted to go and make the Type 25 at that number 2 spot because it is a really solid weapon to go and use. But let me kind of explain a couple things here. So, the Type 25 is very similar when it comes to the MSMC, in which you really have to have that extended mag in order for it to be fully effective. Whether or not it's the green or the purple that you can go and pick up, having that extended mag on the Type 25 just makes it that much more better to go and use. And even when it comes to the types of scenarios that you can go and find yourself in, the Type 25 is just an absolute beast at close range, as well as it can actually do some pretty significant damage in those mid-range gunfights as well, something that the MSMC can't really go and do. Like, you can use the MSMC in those mid-range engagements, but when it comes to the amount of recoil that you have to go and factor in, it's just the Type 25 is way more effective. But then again, the Type 25, I would not recommend for you to go and use it as a reliable weapon in mid-range gunfights, but the weapon is just such an absolute beast at those close-range engagements. The Type 25 has actually been my main secondary weapon of choice throughout Season 3, and I really have no regrets with it, man. Like, I've been really satisfied with how it has performed throughout the season, and it's going to be interesting to see when Season 4 drops if there is any type of nerf that they happen to go and implement with the Type 25. But other than that, definitely deserving of this top 3 spot here. Now, coming in at the number 2 spot here, I'm going to go and give it to the M4. Now, like I said, it was really difficult to go and place the M4 at the number 2 spot here. I feel like it could be interchangeable with the Type 25 at being at that number 3 spot, but when it comes to overall effectiveness with the M4, that's where I feel like it has the edge over the Type 25. Like, whether or not you want to go and use the M4 in close range engagements, in mid-range engagements, or even those long-range engagements, the M4 can pretty much excel in all those types of avenues. Like, even though it might not have the firing rate of the Type 25, it's still a really effective gun to go and use. Like, it's one of the best assault rifles, and the best word to really describe this weapon is just being a really solid weapon to go and use. You know, there's never been a time in which I picked up the M4 and have expected it to do something absolutely amazing and just blow me completely away. It's always just been one of those solid, reliable weapons that you kind of understand what the range is going to be with it. And as long as you can go and set your standards to the performance that's kind of expected with this weapon, you can actually do some pretty good damage with it. And now for the moment you guys have all been waiting for, the number 1 spot. It should really probably come as no surprise here, but I gotta give it to the AK-117, man. And it's kind of funny because I feel like when it comes to the AK-117 itself, it's kind of a mixture between the M4 and then the Type 25. It's like the M4 in which the versatility in which you can go and use the AK-117 at those long to close range engagements. But then it's very similar to the Type 25 in terms of just the firing rate that you can go and have with it. Like, the AK-117 is just an overall beast of a weapon. And it's kind of weird because it can't even mimic those similar aspects with the Type 25 in which it can go and really lay down a full squad of people at close range gunfights. But then the moment you go and find yourself in a long distance gun battle, it's very similar to the M4 in which you could really go and mow some people down. So it's going to be interesting, man. With Season 4, very similar to the Type 25, if there is going to be some type of a nerf coming to the AK-117, I really hope that's not the case, because this is definitely by far the best weapon that you can have in the Battle Royale for Call of Duty Mobile. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to go and let me know down below in the comment section if you agree with my list or if you disagree. I felt like this list was very true to how my actual playstyle is like, so maybe if you're more of a defensive type of player, this list could kind of, you know, change depending on what your primary loadouts are like. But when it comes to me being a very aggressive player, I feel like these weapons are by far the best to have in your arsenal. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, with that said, if you guys are interested in watching daily, high-quality, edited videos of my Battle Royale live streams, be sure to go and check out Park the Slayer clips. If you're interested in going and watching me actually playing Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale live, be sure to go and check out Park the Slayer live. Both of the links to those channels are in the pinned comment, as well as in the link in the description. But with that said, my name is Parker. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the rest of your day today, because I most certainly will. And I hope to see each and every single one of you guys in the next video.